Sound check. Okay, good. Hey, Kat. Hi, Star. Oh, wait, hey, Kat. Oh, Kat and Louise. Sorry. Oh, man. How have you guys been doing? How have you been doing? I'm going to be looking at, I'm going to start off with looking at Pisces energy. So, you know how I normally do like your person? Hey, Eli, what's up? I'm going to look at Pisces energy first. And then if we have time, I'll look into your person's energy because I haven't done any looking into Pisces, like Pisces, without, focusing on the other person. But I'm pretty sure your person will show up because that's what happens, right? And I'm gonna try to do a money reading to see what's coming up for Pisces, just to mix it up. Good energy, feeling better again. Oh my gosh. Oh well, I'm good. I'm glad, Louise. It hasn't been tough. Like a lot of the readings I've had over here, it's been crazy. So a lot of the readings, lots of major transformative energy. So what that happens is when that happens, and I should get that deck. It's like jumping timelines, you know? So when you're jumping timelines, you're letting go of the reality that you're in, whether that be your job, your home, family members, what else? Family members, pets. It's a very hard transition. Also, because the energy has been so difficult, I've been working on 2 decks. So this one is done. So I'm going to use this one. This one is not done, but I'm excited. I usually, for my people that have been following me for a while, I like to use kid decks because when the energy gets really heavy for me, it cuts the energy. All right, let's see. Let me put some crystals out here so we can, let's do our opening prayer. Okay. Hi everyone, this is Star Channel Tarot. In case you're new to the channel, I'm going to be reading for Pisces today. Pisces. All right. Let's begin. So for those of you that are new to my channel, let me remind you that tarot has no gender. This is a general reading. Please listen to your intuition. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't make it resonate. It's just not part of your story, and that's fine. Not everything's going to be part of your story. And if something tells you this is definitely not your story, listen to your intuition always. You are Pisces, you are very strong intuitives, so please listen to your intuition. I do not pull on toxic exes. I just don't like to involve myself with toxic energy. Readings are timeless. They can be this. I'm just picking up on, I like to tell people it's like weather, right? I'm picking up on the weather for the day, but I don't know if this weather is what's coming in the future, what is here, what happened in the past, present, future. I don't know. I'm just picking up on the energy. If this is resonating with you, this is either in your past, in your present, or in your future timeline. The energy can be flipped. Please remember, I'm doing my best with my limited capabilities as a human, as my limited capabilities, because I'm not omniscient. I'm limited by language. I'm limited by many constraints. So I'm doing my best to interpret the energy as I see it entering. So sometimes I get it wrong and the energy can be flipped. Once again, listen to your intuition. If it's not you, it could be your person or somebody else who is in your storyline. If you'd like to book a reading with me, shoot me an email, starchanneltarot@gmail.com. Regular readings will arrive in 6 to 7 business days. Emergency readings will arrive in 24 hours. Remember to subscribe and set the notifications so that you know when the next reading will be. And I'd be very happy to have you guys all join the family. And last but not least, I want to thank everybody who sends me a tip or a donation and the messages. I know you guys work really hard for your money, and I just appreciate you sending the love, reciprocating the love. Everybody likes to feel appreciated, right? That's what it comes down to. It shows appreciation. All right, let us start. So yeah, what I was saying is, like, honestly, it feels like a very strong shift. And when that happens, it can be a timeline shift. It can be all sorts of things for each particular case, in which case your reality gets completely dissolved. You could lose your job. You could, lose your house. Just crazy stuff. So you're not alone if you're going through something like that, okay? I'm just here to tell you. Let me see. If you'd like to book a reading, shoot me an email. If you'd like to have a super chat, you can shoot me $20 through the super chat, and I will read for you at the end. I'm not going to do like a ton, so if you want to do a super chat, let me know. All right, can I see information for Pisces? Information for Pisces. Let's see what's going to happen. It's in the 5D. What's in the 3D? What's in the heart space? What's hidden? Okay, what's the outcome? What's the outcome? Okay, let's see. In the 5D, spirit. Okay, Pisces, it looks like you're going through some type of anxiety. You're trying to balance out your life. Like I was saying when I started out the reading, something has happened. You're trying to balance out your life, healing. You're like on a the difference, okay, this is a Pisces identifier, the Hanged Man. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So one of the many things about this, Pisces has many identifiers. Whew, Pisces, you're going through a massive transformation. Something that you're manifesting, okay? Look, we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana right next to each other. So what happens is when we have a major arcana, that means that it's something beyond our control, okay? So that's something the universe, God, is set into place for us. So whatever transformation you're going through right now, it's massive, okay? It's massive. Some of you guys may be going through a timeline shift. Yeah, it feels heavy. Like to me, this week, since last week, God, I don't remember what day it was. Thursday last week, the energy started to, oh, so I guess that was May 1st? Wait, May 8th. May 8th. I felt it on May 8th. I don't know if you guys felt it. I'm just saying that may resonate for some people. Oh, what I was going to say about this, about the Hanged Man, is that the difference between this and Temperance, they're both major arcana, right? But this is something where you, Pisces, have kind of taken yourself out. You're in self-isolation. So that it's very similar to the Hermit energy where you're self-isolating, but this just has like a lot of onus to it, if that makes sense. And Temperance, it's kind of like people push you into isolation. Like you need to be patient. There's like I hope I'm explaining it well. Because Temperance is something like the universe pushes you into, and this is something you've kind of forced yourself into. So this isolation. So if you've been having issues, sometimes it's like saying, hey, I'm going to take a time out. I'm going to go rest. I'm going to recoup my energy. If something that you've been going through has been very draining. So that's what this is telling me, that you're taking time out to recoup, to gain a new perspective, to heal, okay? So in the 5D, in your mind, there's a lot of anxiety going on. Let me get another deck. Can you tell me why this anxiety is here, please? Future, mind, body. Hold on a sec.
Where's your playlist taking you?
Okay. Can you tell me why this Five of Wands is here, please? You're trying to be brave. You could be exhausted. It's exhaustion, anxiety. This could be in regards to a partner. It's in the 3D. Okay, that's movement. Can you tell me what we have messaging on the bottom? Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands again. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands, please. King of Pentacles. That was the Star. Star and the Knight of Cups. All right, so in the 3D, hold on, let me ask more. Is this coming to Pisces? Or is this coming to Pisces? Yes or no, please? Is this coming to Pisces? That's neither a yes nor a no. Okay, can you tell me again, please? Something clear that I can understand. Is something coming in for Pisces? Yes. Okay, so Pisces, this is the fastest night. In your 3D, it's like you have this anxiety about this person. You're exhausted. This is literally called the wounded warrior, right? It's the last warrior on the field. It's somebody who's gone through a lot of trials. You've gone through Nine of Wands. I feel a lot of exhaustion from this, okay? And here, it's something that's coming in. So it'll something that's returning, right? The return, something who's coming in. And also this is a major arcana. And like I tell you all the time, major arcana is massively important because it's something that we do not control. It's God, the universe, whatever you want to call your higher source. It's what they are doing to bring change into your life. Let me see. All right. So, is this the same? Are these two the same people? Are these two the same person? Remember, tarot doesn't have a gender. Tell me about this death. Strength. Okay. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, tarot does not have gender, okay? So the reason I'm asking if these are the same two people, because I don't know if you have two different people coming towards you, right? The cards are saying no, that your person, Pisces, these are going to be two facets of your person's personality, okay? So they want stability, and they're going to be coming in driven, inspired. So how did I verify that? I'm just letting you know my train of thought. I said, can you please clarify that for me? And I got death. And I was like, okay, well, what does death mean? Because death means that there's a transformation, right? There's an ending, a transformation. Death does not exist. It's just a transformation of energy. Well, what does this mean? It means that this person is trying to find strength. And I don't know if you guys remember, like they all fell out together, right? Find strength. Why do they want to find strength? Because we have the King and Queen of Swords. The way I read King and Queen of Swords is this is my couple that is divorced or separated. Okay? So it's a couple that wants to be together, but this is how I read. Remember, when you're reading tarot, or when you're reading anything, you have to assign your own meaning. Not every reader is going to read it like that, but I'm explaining it to you guys so you understand what my train of thought is. So these are two aspects of a person who is changing so that they can return. They're trying to be brave. You're trying to be brave. You want to return. You want a reunion. And here is somebody who's coming in, hopefully transformed, who's returning, and it's a partner of yours who you are separated with. Okay? It doesn't have to mean the same thing with every other reader. I'm just letting you know, that's how I read it, and that's how I came about that. Okay. So these are two aspects of the same person. And it's, to me, the way I read kings and queens, they're basically the same in the leadership, prowess, everything that each king and queen is supposed to master, they equally master. The difference is emotions. So the queens will be open to emotion. My queens are open to emotion, and my kings are closed off. Of course, this is always different if they're upside down. All right, in the heart space, we have the Eight of Cups. So you either walked away or had someone walk away, or there was some self-sabotage, something in your heart. Somebody, Two of Cups. Okay, so now we have this one, we have that, and we had the counterparts. So I feel like we're speaking about a soulmate union here. Coming in, Knight of Swords. See, the cards are repeating. When the cards repeat, it's a very good indication, okay? And soulmate. This is another card for soulmate. So we have movement, we have soulmate, and we have soulmate. and happiness. This is the happiest card. Whew. Pisces. That's really good. Because it's telling me you've gone through crap. I hate to say it. Look, and it's coming. And here's that queen next to that king. So it feels so heavy over here. So I'm happy that you're getting it. It's more levity, okay? Tell me about this. Why is this? Oh, ho, ho. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles upside down. So and the Six of Wands upside down. And you're going to receive clarity. All right, can you tell me about these two, please? All right, it could be a Hierophant, a Taurus, Earth sign. Something's going to be revealed. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is marriage, which is family. Something's going to be revealed. Something is going to be revealed to you. Is this the same person who's going through transformation? Is this person who's going through transformation? Can you please let me know if this is the same person who's going through transformation? Please give me a clear yes. Please give me a clear yes or a clear no. Clear no. Please let me know if this is the same person who's going through transformation. Please can I see? Please can I see? Please can I see? Absolutely. We have the Magician. We have a major arcana. Pisces, whatever you're doing, whatever you're doing that is causing a shift in your life is causing a shift in this person's life. You're master manifesting. And this is major arcana. So you're bringing this about. You're manifesting something. This is the same person that was here. So this same person over here that is coming in is a person that's in your heart. We have 10 of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Let me break this down. So you've been okay, so you have to be twins. If you're leveling up is pushing them to level up, then you have to be twins. This is a past person. I thought this was going to be a new person. This is a past person. And over here, this person could have been stuck in their ego. They could have hidden stuff from you. Maybe you were in a relationship with them and there was no movement, no progression, nothing. Stagnation. This is stagnation upside down. Stagnation. So the pride and the stagnation is going to change and it will be revealed to you because there is a transformation happening in the 3D that's going to come, that you're going to see. And you've been manifesting. Full moon, people. Full moon, Pisces. I don't need to tell you that. Right now, the energy is still strong. Go manifest your little heart out. What do you want? What do you need? What do you desire? More money? 7 of Wands. Okay, this is either what's hidden from you is you're either gaining a new perspective or you're protected or you're fighting something. Tell me more about this, please. Seven. You're waiting. This hasn't arrived yet. It's something releasing of burdens, balancing things out. Tell me more, please. Is this a new perspective? Waiting, thinking, communication. What is this person protecting or seeing? That's clarity about something you're stuck on, a new beginning after being independent, working on things, waiting, communication from someone who's younger, clarity. Is this the same person? Can you tell me if this is the same person? Is communication coming from the same person? Is this that this person is trying to figure out some issues are going? Is that what you're saying? This person's watching you, but they're trying to figure out their crap, their issues, or whatever, their money, their emotions, where they live, whatever has been the obstacle, they're trying to figure it out. Am I correct? Can you please tell me if I'm correct? Can you please tell me if I'm correct? Is this person trying to figure out their obstacles? Yep. They're trying to gain mastery. Yep. Double confirmation. This communication that you're getting that you do not see. And we have communication, breakthroughs, clarity. For those of you that think that I'm full of crap, just get off my channel. It just doesn't resonate for you. Okay? Just get off. This doesn't resonate with you. If this is not your story, it's not your story, and I'm sorry, but I can see this story very clearly. Someone who's been in hermit, someone who's been in separation, you are their wish fulfillment, and they are receiving clarity. They are going to come in with communication. You do not see this coming, Pisces. You do not see this coming. That's why you have so much anxiety. You're in your head. You're freaking out. That can be one aspect of it. That's why you're heartbroken. You're like, oh my gosh, the pain going over each of these cups. Like, what happened? What happened? Here, you're gaining a new perspective, but you do not see this coming. Once again, you do not see this coming. This new perspective that's coming for you, you do not see it. It's in your hidden. Something you've been waiting for. Some type of communication that's coming in that will give you clarity. I asked, is this the same person? We've already confirmed that this person is these two people, right? And here we have your union. Here, it's like this person, I asked, is this person balancing whatever crap is keeping you guys apart? And this is what I got. Yes. For those of you who do not speak tarot, the Eight of Pentacles is somebody who's working on things, who is attempting to achieve mastery so they can move on. So they can move on to the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress. The only difference between pre-Empress and Empress is that Empress can be married and pre-Empress is single, okay? This person is leveling up, whether that's emotionally, financially, mentally, some kind of level up. And we had the death, transformation. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, okay? Why? For their soulmate. I believe this is his twin. I haven't done any cards like that, but we'll see. I'll keep on continuing. Let's continue the outcome. We have Four of Swords. Let me see. Yoni! Oh my gosh, Yoni. How's everything with you? Let's see. Tell me why the Four of Swords is here. Four of Swords can mean a lot of things. It's a separation. It's a time of healing. It's a time of resting. It's a time of thinking. Let me see. Okay, why is the Four of Swords here? So there is a separation. Right now the outcome is a separation, okay? or healing. So let me see what that means. Is that healing? Transformation, dude. Balancing, transformation, letting go of the Ten of Wands. There's something big happening. I'm feeling better since we last talked. His birthday is this weekend, and I feel like I'll hear from him. Oh, okay. Oh man. Yoni, when you came back together after your separation, did you, because I mean technically you're back together, right? Even though you're not back together, you've already broken through. You're through this phase. So you're more advanced than this. But I wanted to ask, were you filled with like anxiety like this before you got communication after your separation? I'm just trying to confirm the energy for the. Okay. For those of you who are doing watching it on the replay, she said yes. High anxiety. I wish there was a sign that I could give, like I could get for everybody so that you're close, like an indicator, but there really isn't. Like overthinking, high anxiety. Yeah, that's what that is. Overthinking, high anxiety, right? You're absolutely right. All right, let's see what but it's like, how do I find, it's like everybody's going to see a pink elephant, you know, before you meet your person. That's like impossible. But that would make Pisces, their feelings, I'm much calmer now because how it's just, yeah. Yeah, but you've already, there's so many people that haven't gotten through the separation yet. And of course you're going to still, you still have questions like, man, like speed it up, speed it up. But just breaking through to communication is a big step. And I feel because this, how long were you without communication? Because a lot of the people I have that I read, they'll be in separation for years and then they'll come into separation. But I think now is like an important time where a lot of twins are coming into union. Let's see. Four of Swords. Temperance. This is a time of healing. You're going through a time of healing. You're going through a time of healing. Empress energy. For reunion, Three of Cups. And the World. Some cycle is ending for a new beginning. You're literally healing, Pisces. You're healing. You're in a time of healing. Okay, let me ask some questions. Will there be reunion after this time of healing? Balancing and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, after this balancing, after this healing, there will be a new beginning. Okay? Can you confirm that, please? Will there be a new beginning after this healing? Queen of Swords, you will receive clarity. Yes, after this Nine of Swords. That's the anxiety that we were just talking about. The not sleeping. King of Cups, someone who loves you, but doesn't express it openly, but they do love you. The Moon, this is also Pisces, moving forward. They're afraid. They're in fear. Let me see what I'm going to ask. $6 months ago, huh? How long did it take for this energy to leave you? 6 months ago? Like, have you been feeling much better now? I'm just like I'm trying to give the viewers a timeline, you know, because sometimes when I mean, I can tell you when you're in the thick of it, right? Just having some abstract number of somebody else who was on your journey can be very helpful. But how long, not how long, no contact, but how long until that anxiety goes away? I've never gone more than a month. Okay, let's see what we have. What will be the outcome after this? New beginning for the Empress. Okay, can you tell me more, please? New beginning. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to receive a communication. There's going to be movement forward. Dude, 3 movement cards. 3 movement cards, okay? 1, 2, 3. You've got, the only one that you're missing that's fast is the Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, you're going to have a new beginning right here. And can I tell you, we haven't gone through this in a long time, but this is the slowest energy in the deck, okay? Just so that you know. This is the slowest energy, but it's the most stable. You start with swords. Swords are thoughts. You go to wands. Wands are passion, like adding passion to the thought, drive. After that, you go to cups. You add passion to your thought, and then you add emotion. You add love to make it real, right? And then last but not least, you manifest that thought. This is the manifestation of everything that started as a sword, as a wand, as a cup. This is it becoming tangible. You will have a new beginning. This is the next thing. This is fast movement. This is the fastest movement in the deck. This is the fastest minor arcana. This is the fastest major arcana. And the fastest knight is the Knight of Swords. But I think this is important. We have swords in the middle. Whatever anxiety you have is you're going from choppy waters to calmer waters. There's going to be a change, which I think is very important. So Pisces, please hold on. Whatever crap you're going through, whatever feelings you're having are not eternal. They're going to change. And they will change fast. Something is going to happen. Some communication that's coming in. Movement, movement, movement. Fast, fast. And change in your emotional state, okay? No, I think you're totally right. So Yoni says, I will get annoyed at how long it takes for full union at times, but never anxiety because we won't because she knows that they're going to be together. Like, that's the thing with twins, you're always going to come together. Always going to come together. A new beginning. Under the deck, it's that love offer. Something you've been manifesting and you will be victorious. You're going to receive clarity. It's that communication that you've been waiting for. So from your perspective, Pisces, you have someone coming to you. Let me do a money read, and then I'll do like signs for you. Okay? We don't have any super chats. It's like a deep, yeah, but even though you have a deep knowing, sometimes it wreaks havoc, you know? Like you can get all the signs, but when you're on like year 2 or year 3 and you get the signs, you're like, oh, when is this coming? When is this happening? How much longer do I have to wait? All right, let's see. Let me check my battery. 1 sec. Oh, we're good. We are good. Good, good, good. All right. So let's make this a money ring, a money reading. Money, 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 money. Please tell me what's happening with money. Money, 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 business, business, business. More business, more money. All right, you could be freaking out about money. Yeah, you could be freaking out about money. Instability about money. Trying to figure things out. Okay. Can you tell me more? What's going to happen? Will there be opportunities? Okay. You're manifesting change. All right, Pisces. Once again, I'm going to repeat to you. If you're having money issues right now, take advantage of the full moon. Take advantage of all the stuff that's happening. And even if you don't believe me, just do it. Sit down and do mantras, listen to yourself, listen to money subliminals. Just do it, okay? It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to, if you don't think it's going to do anything, then it won't do anything. But it's telling me here that you can manifest a change, that you have control, you can do something to change whatever is bothering you financially. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to be strong. Yeah, you have this anxiety, but you will receive justice. You will receive justice. Anything else? Yeah, you're going to have a brand new beginning, okay? So if you lost a job, if you lost some kind of source of income, then that's going to change. You're going to be okay. You are going to be more than okay. You are showing up as King of Pentacles. So this can mean that you're going to have income coming. You're going to have, your finances are going to be balanced. You're going to move on from whatever's making you depressed right now. Whether it's, we saw that financial, this is going to be okay, okay? And your romance is going to be okay. And this can either be that you're going to be healing and getting another job, you're coming into union or something, or you're going to have the choice of something new. Tell me anything else. You're going to be making money. It's going to be coming in fast. Pisces, this is going to be revealed. It's not going to be hidden. Fast, money coming in, something's going to be revealed, and there may not be any wait. I think these are all about speed. Because this is also waiting, healing, nurturing, waiting. This is no longer waiting. This is hidden, spiritual, This is also Pisces. This is revealed, fast coming in. So there's going to be a revelation coming into you and a new beginning. And I'm seeing money, 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 money. You're going to be happy. Money, money, money. Look, money. Whatever sadness you had, money. Money. Okay. So we have money coming in. All right, let's see. Let me get this deck. Anything for Pisces, please. What's coming up for Pisces, please? If you guys want to book a super chat, feel free to book a super chat and we'll do that. Okay? Whatever money you think you've lost is returning. Or whatever runner, if you have a runner in your life, they're returning. I want to show you the pictures. This is and that's my temperance card. So I think this is funny because I'm talking about money, right? And we get the little money guy. So whatever money ran away is returning. So that goes along with the financial reading that I did. You're going to be okay. Sit and manifest your future. You will be okay. If we're talking about it's, you see what okay. It's all the same energy. It's just how it manifests differently, right? Because you're still in the energy, but it's manifesting how it manifests financially, how it manifests in your romance. Even if it's your health will be improving. It's returning. And we have this is my temperance card. That would be the Archangel Michael. Temperance. Is it Michael? Hold on. Judgment is Gabriel. Judgment is Gabriel. Temperance is Michael. Lovers is Raphael. Yeah. This is Michael. You know, blending, yeah. Healing something. Healing. This is thoughts, the logical and emotions. Logic and emotion. Things, I think if this is not you, if this is your person, wow. 4 cards of balancing and someone returning. If they had a blockage, if your person had an emotional blockage, it's getting removed. They are returning. And this is very interesting. You have 4 cards continuously that I read as healing. This is my temperance card. This is balancing emotions and thoughts. This is balancing metal with water, emotions and thoughts. And this is balancing. Actions. Actually, I just realized this is a spade, it's a sword, and this is a cup of water. Thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. Your person is balancing. If they were an overthinker, it's getting balanced out. They're returning. Some kind of blockage is being removed. Some kind of blockage is being removed. So if you lost your job, if something happened like that maybe that job was actually a blockage for something better to come for you to grow. So be thankful and prepare yourself and manifest what you want, what you desire, because you are strong and the universe, God, is supporting you. 4 cards that are saying the same thing. And then the beginning and the end, coming, returning. I want you to see how the cards are repeating. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let me read. Hey Brian, how are you? Look like I've missed a lot of the reading. No. You'll just rewatch and I did a money reading today just to try to like spice things up. But the love thing was the same that Pisces always gets. You know the story. I don't have to tell you. But the energy is strong and money's coming in for Pisces. Let's see. Looks like okay, let's see. Pisces energy. Where is Pisces now? Energy. And Pisces now. Where are you in the world right now, Brian? Snake. This is where you are now. Let's read it. I think this is like Ouroboros, right? All right. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. So Pisces, you could be tapping into psychic. You could be leveling up. Oh geez, hold on, a card fell. You could be leveling up. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. The snake becomes a dragon. When your eye opens, when your third eye, when your crown chakra really opens, it's the dragon awakening. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When out of balance starts and stops many things. When in balance, Kundalini, prosperous, creative, charismatic. So once again, what do you want, Pisces? Meditate on it. Focus your energy. This is what you need to be doing right now. Panther, that's what fell on the floor. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. Why am I hungry? Panther. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. Didn't I just go through a whole thing where whatever you've lost in the reading, right? The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. That's exactly what I talked about, what I saw in your reading. Stagnation is being removed. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. And the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. That's exactly what was in the reading. Oh my gosh, have a blast, Dynamo. Your stuff is getting removed from your life so you can level up. Meditation, Pisces, meditation. You could be coming into like many spiritual blessings. You could become very clairaudient, claircognizant, all the clairs. You need to be meditating. You need to be meditating. What's coming in the future? Can you show us what's coming in the future? Please let me see what's coming in the future. What's coming in the future? What's coming in the future? This is exactly what we were talking about. Obstacles, all the crap, you're healing so that you're not stagnating. Tell me, please, what's coming in the future. We have the cosmic egg. These are a lot. I don't know what the deer is. I know the nightingale is communication. I think this is divine masculine. I think this is hard work, protection. I think this is divine feminine. Okay, let me see. Let me read them. I don't know all of these super well, so this is really big. The cosmic egg, that might be the last card. Wow. These are really, wow. You have the golden egg and the cosmic egg. All right, let me read these. Yes, I will totally do that. Thank you, Brian. I'll look into Aiden. I'll see. Yeah, I'll see what decks call me. Oh, I can use a Lenormand on him because I haven't used a Lenormand in a while. And you like Lenormand, right? All right, let's see. Fox. Smart, strong partner or a wise teacher. Monogamous. A life partner. Dolphin. Why am I getting hungry? Are any of you guys hungry? Because maybe I'm picking up on that because I'm... Dolphin. Innately intelligent healer, light blessings. I think you're coming into healing powers. So, like I said, you could be a healer, you could be a reader. I think this is psychic stuff that's opening up for you, to be honest. Blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human mind can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming into contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. Active healer, strong and spiritual. When out of balance, you underestimate your own power. Don't stop playing small, Pisces. Stop playing small. Shark. Directness, exposure. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creates tension. Shark energy takes over us when we're hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. So you're figuring something out that you may have been in denial about? Dang, but it's next to your spiritual blessings. So maybe these blessings are coming in so directly that you can't deny them. So if you had like a background that didn't accept, I can't believe you got the cosmic egg. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. And the golden egg. Hold on. I love that unicorn picture. The golden egg. The message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Hold on, my doggies. Hold on one sec. Hello? I just saw your thing, your message. You're doing an I Ching thing at Copenhagen? That's amazing. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, you have to tell me more about it. How long are you going to be there? That's exactly what the reading says. Isn't that crazy? Because like I've never met you in person and your energy resonates. And I'm sure a lot of the other people who found the channel and like they resonate. I'm sure they're all going through the same thing. So what I was saying is like, okay, so this is like your heart chakras opening up. But what's interesting, it's like if you were in denial about it, about your gifts, of course this is not going to be everybody, but you know, I mean, even myself, you see me like I call myself the confirmation queen because when I do readings, I like ask for confirmation upon confirmation upon confirmation because I want to give you the answer that I see, like clarity. I always pray for clarity so that I can understand it and so that it's simple enough for my feeble human brain to comprehend the imagery. But here it's like you don't need to have self doubt. This is coming for you. You are leveling up. And this leveling up could be the master, but this is like a loving, and it said monogamous partner. And we have an egg to an egg. And this is the future, okay? Your life is changing right now. Big changes, big changes. You're tapping into this that you're tapping into in here in the snake is this, the cosmic egg, which is where you're headed to. You're starting with the octopus. You could have had issues in the past. Damn, Pisces. In the past, you could have had issues with boundaries. Um, Maybe people got away with stuff that they shouldn't have gotten away with you. Coming and cleaning up the crap for spiritual, for transformation. Okay, let's read. Let us read what is coming for you. All right. Cosmic egg. Like I said, this is major. It's the last one in her deck. Completion, harmony, the infinite within, the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. You are leveling up, Pisces. You are leveling up. Seriously, you need to focus on your meditation. You are there. I don't know, for each and every one of you it will be different, but there is such positive energy enveloping you right now. Look, it's the same snake. This is the top view and this is the side view. This is a more complete view. It's giving vectors. It's giving, this is like a 2D and this is like a 5D, like it's jumping. It represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time. This is not going to happen overnight. And through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. This is after your dark night of the soul. So Pisces, if you're going through a crappy time, there is a purpose for your crappy time. If your crappy time has been going on for 7, 8 years, because Pisces has gone through a very difficult cycle, you're coming out of it. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. The veils of your self-limiting beliefs are lifted. The veils of your self-limiting beliefs are lifted because they're not real, they're veils. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Hold on. Excuse me. All right, I'm back. All right. What's so important about this, the veils of our self-limiting, how many times have you guys doubted yourself? That's exactly what this was talking about, the self-doubt that you have. You're not good enough for this. You're not this, this or that. You're not this, you're not that. That's your self-limiting belief that you need to destroy. Because you are more than capable, Pisces. You're the end. You're the psychic. You're the one who sees the future. You're the one that feels what's coming. This is a gift that not everybody has. So naturally developed. Everybody can develop it, right? But this is an innate gift, and you need to tap into it so it can guide you in whatever you want in life. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there. That anxiety, when is this going to happen? When is it going to happen? That's your anxiety telling you that you need to have control over the timing of something. Guess what? Time's not real. Let go of that anxiety. That anxiety is crap. It's crap holding you down, okay? Let it go. This is something I started doing. I don't know if this is going to be cheesy, but it might help some of you. So I name my brain, okay? So say, so say Sonia, but that's not my brain's name. My brain has a different name. So say Sonia, but for spiritual reasons, I'm not going to be telling you my, how I connect to literally my higher self, right? But say, Sonia, why are you thinking these crazy thoughts? Why are you thinking that I can't do this? Of course I can do this. I can handle this. What else? What else is going to come toward me? Name your brain. And when you get some kind of negative thought pattern showing up, talk to your brain like, why are you telling me this? Stop your brain from thinking crap that is not real. You're creating your reality. Talk your brain out of the ridiculousnesses that it tells you when it tells you that you are not enough, okay? Name it. Once you name it, you take its power, right? That's why in all the books, in all the lore, across every culture, the way you control an entity is by knowing their power, by knowing their name. Name your brain, control your brain. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. The cosmic egg and the seventh chakra. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head called the Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine, from the root chakra upwards towards the Sahasrara. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey. And once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of 1,000,000 suns. And this talks about meditation, and this talks about meditation. You're elevating, Pisces. You are elevating. This is telling me you are elevating. So please, if this is resonating with you, do the work. Because I saw all the stuff that is going on in your mind. And I'm trying to give you tools that'll help you control that so that you can tap into all your blessings, okay? Dear, earth dear. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. That's feminine energy. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. So that's divine feminine. Regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of a new life appears, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. I just got my Kuan Yin cards talking about compassion for the goddess Kuan Yin. So this is some new beginnings coming, but this is also divine feminine, and I know this is divine masculine. And I know this is communication. So this can be communication that's coming with your person. This can also be union that's coming with your person, or this is union of yourself with yourself, which will lead to communication with your person, because you're bringing, the more you heal, the more you're bringing this person in, right? Let me see the elk. Yeah, the father and the mother. Stable, resilient, headstrong, and the father. Yeah, that's like divine feminine, divine masculine. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. So we have divine feminine, divine masculine, or like the queen of pentacles, king of pentacles. Supportive, kind, consistent. You're either coming together with yourself, which I think you are anyway, because you got the cosmic egg. And you got the dolphin and the golden egg. And you have this partner here, right? The monogamous partner. And here, or you may be coming in together with your partner, because we also have communication here. Nightingale, fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. Yeah, communication. What's the gazelle? Heightened awareness and ability. You're becoming, your senses are, you're leveling up. Graceful, perceptive, artistic. You're leveling up. Your senses are getting stronger. And you're showing up as divine masculine, divine feminine. Hold on. You're opening up. Divine feminine, divine masculine communication. There's a lot of you to tap into. Stuff is happening to clear the way. You're going to... This is a story of someone who's going through a massive transformation, Pisces. You're literally going... This is talking about your spiritual development. Where you are at right now, so that you're not stagnant. Stuff is going to be thrown around to bust you out of this 2D, so that you can be flourishing. We have communication from a partner, a divine counterpart, communication. And once again, your senses are going to be heightened. You're leveling up. I think the beaver is hardworking, or I forget what the beaver. I don't think I've ever gotten the beaver. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. We got a lot of earth, which you did get the Ace of Pentacles. Stability. Ooh, I'm going to take out my new deck that I was working on. Scorpion, fire. Passionate, competitive. Tends towards isolation. You've been in isolation, working hard. You've been working really hard on something. Could be healing, could be an actual job, something. And you've been in some type of isolation. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal. So it's a type of communication, and this is a communication. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned, which was what we saw in the reading, right? You've been focusing on something in the past, and that's why when you got in your hidden, you got all the stuff that was coming out that you didn't know about. So that confirms that. You're working hard. You've been alone. Your senses are elevating. You're coming into union with yourself, and I think with another partner, because this is union with self. You cannot achieve a cosmic egg without having union within yourself. All aspects of you. Divine feminine, divine masculine communication. There's a major leveling up coming for you, Pisces. You're going through it right now. Sit and meditate. Focus on it. Because it's coming. Ooh, I remember. I want to use my new deck. Hold on. Where does this go? Oh, this goes over here. Thank you. I already did this one, right? I did the raisins. Let's put this guy away. I just finished this deck like yesterday, so I haven't used it. So let's see what's coming. Let's see, is it empty? Yeah. I use the kid decks because when the energy is really heavy, it makes it a little bit easier for me to handle the energy. If you guys are asking, let's just see what's happening with Pisces. All right. We have union, divinity. Circles are signs of union, divinity, infinity, eternity. Divine love, stability, protection, earth energy. This is coming, this is in the present. This is also the present. In the present, divinity, heart chakras opening up. Third eye chakras opening up. This is coming in the future. This is going to be a return. All right. Okay, once again, we have the third eye chakra opening up. Spirituality is opening up. There's also going to be stability. This is giving me Four of Wands. This is something that you've built in the past. You've laid the groundwork and it's coming. It's coming. Something's being renewed. You are spiritually protected. This is a solar plexus. You're going to receive joy. You're going to be happy. We have romance. This can be a divine connection. Now we have the crown chakra being activated. So we have the third chakra, the solar plexus, crown chakra, and the crown chakra, because we had the crown chakra in the other deck. That's lots of enlightenment. This is the future. There's a rebirth coming in the future. Foundation established in the future. The foundation established, the renewal in the future, romantic. Trust your intuition. There's a renewal coming. These are all saying renewal. The past, the future, the renewal star. There's going to be a renewal of a divine connection. The rebirth. Okay. All right. Let me use my Isis deck that I got a little bit ago. See what's coming for Pisces. Isis, please let us see. Please let me see what's coming. I have to finish. I got another kid one that I'm gonna. It just takes a long time because I have to sit and meditate with each card. Like, what does this mean? What does this mean? To interpret the imagery, right, for myself. And then, I write notes on it. Like, this image means this. I don't know if you saw my scribbles. And then, it's also a good way to, once you start becoming, if you desire to, Pisces, become a healer. It's the difference is a healer transmutes, changes energy, right? As a Pisces, you're empathetic. You're already heightened, but taking that energy and transforming it to heal is what healer does. So you need imagery for that. So that would be really good for you guys if you're, start with basic images so you can, what does an image say to you? And then you can translate that for others when you need to. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have a spiritual contract decided upon before you were born, who wish to help you and and whom you can help. 2, as you grow together in peace, light, and wisdom. So cherish your community, the people around you that are guiding you. All right. I'm laughing because you're Pisces, you're the high priestess, right? And look at what flew out. High priestess. This is one of your indicators in the in the tarot. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. That was the whole reading. You're going through some type of spiritual upgrade. And this is confirming it. And I didn't even know that card was in this deck, because this deck is new to me, so I haven't memorized it all. The good thing about having decks like this with I don't have to I mean, you can study the image, right? I mean, they're beautiful images. She's a badass. You're leveling up. We got that in the animal deck. You're leveling up. Whatever crappy situation happened, let's reframe it. What did you learn from this lesson? And also, I think it's important, when something really difficult happens to you, what I do is I appreciate, I say, okay, I'm getting an imprint of what this feels like energetically. I understand this feeling because it's a new emotion. It's a very difficult stage in your growth, right? So when something happens to me that is gut wrenching, I say, okay, I understand this feeling. I understand this emotion. I've learned this lesson. So that when the lesson returns, because the universe always tests us by returning lessons, by returning energies, I will recognize this feeling. I will recognize that I'm just moving through, that this feeling is not forever, that I will surpass this. I've gotten through much more difficult things and I'm still alive, okay? That is going to be very helpful also if you are becoming a very strong empath and you're confusing other people's energies for your own. You have to learn to identify, because if you're on a twin flame journey, a lot of times twins will feel each other. It's telepathic. You'll feel their pain, you'll feel their happiness, you'll feel all sorts of things. You'll feel when they're having sex. Can be very difficult. But also on that same wavelength, if you go into a store, if I go into a thrift store, I can feel the energy in the clothes. So you guys you have to learn to identify what's yours and what's not. Otherwise, you're going to be emotionally all over the place. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be feeling all sorts of things because you haven't learned how to identify what's yours and what's not, okay? I'm only going into this because it's showing up in your reading that you guys are elevating spiritually. Okay. Portal of light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. Dude, you're leveling up. You're a portal of light. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. Dude, this is exactly what we've been talking about. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. You're elevating as a high priestess and you're getting pulled into higher spiritual work. That was the reading, dude. That was the animal cards. That's crazy. Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. Wow, that's strong. You're tapping into source. This is an aspect of source. Let me repeat this. You are afforded her power, protection, and abundance. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. You're deepening your connection to source. You're becoming a portal of light. A mystery is about to be unveiled. High priestess. All these cards resonate with the reading. Okay. Well, Pisces, you're about to go through some major glow-ups. Remember to meditate. I have a bunch of things in my, a bunch of meditations. If you'd like to meditate, I did one where I'm doing a live meditation if you'd like to meditate with me. You don't have to. I just put them all on there so it'll be easier for you. But that's up to you. But if you resonated with the reading today and your third eye is opening up, or you've got a lot of synchronicities happening, you're seeing things, you're getting visions about the future and it's happening. If you're tapping in, then I would recommend you do that because you're evolving. You're getting to use more of, of what God gave you. You've been given more gifts. You've been given more gifts. And you should use the gifts, right? That's the parable. All right, let's see. Aiden. We just have one, I think. Aiden. We just have one. Let me check. Yeah. A plan is, thank you, Brian. The reason I do that is because I can tell you from experience when sometimes life hits you really, really hard with stuff that you never expected, okay? And it's never ending. You don't know when it's going to end. Really, really hard stuff. I'm not talking about just really, really hard stuff. And really, this is going to be something universal for the Pisces. If you're leveling up spiritually, you have to go through that period of isolation. You have to think about like what the Buddha was 6 years, Jesus was I don't know how many years. They go through this isolation period because you need to confront all your fears, all your egos, all your trauma, all your self-limiting beliefs, the stuff you're facing right now. And it can be difficult. Isolated with nobody to speak to, you feel alone. But hopefully what I'm telling you is that you're not alone, okay? We are all connected. And I can't stress that enough. That's why I keep your comments positive because this is, as you watch this, Pisces, you're creating this for yourself. The mere observance is what creates the reality, your acknowledgement of that reality. You know, Schrodinger's cat. Is a cat dead? Is it alive? You will decide the moment that you look at it. So, yes, you know, like if we have something that comes up that is difficult, I'm going to find a way to help this difficult aspect of your life be a little bit more palatable and give you some kind of game plan of how you can get through it, okay? Even if it's only spiritual, if it's some kind of information that some download I get or something. Because I've been in very, very dark, isolated times with no friends and nobody to talk to. And it's very difficult. And I don't want any of you guys to ever feel like that. So wherever you are, if you're catching this in some other time, okay? You are not alone. Aiden is working on some kind of foundation. So that can be his roots, money. He wants to change to have more stability. Yeah. He's trying to change 5 to have more stability for an empress energy, which could be you, which is because he loves you. Damn, and he wants commitment. He wants to move toward commitment. So he's doing some kind of healing work. He's not sleeping at night. He's doing some healing work. He's changing for stability. Can you tell us something about what's going on with him right now? What's happening with him right now? Happening with Aiden? What's happening with Aiden? He's okay, it was upside down. His life is being flipped upside down. His life is being flipped up. So what does that mean? That means that he's 5s, big changes in his life. Probably fundamental changes. Probably fundamental, because this is foundations. This is past big changes. And I flip the deck. When I flip the deck, it's that this person is going through big changes, and we're getting summer. No, spring. Okay, spring equinox. So that already happened. So this already happened. He could have been stubborn, strong-willed, slightly pessimistic, temperamental. Lacking direction, not knowing what he was doing. Was he lacking direction, not knowing what he was doing? Temperamental, what would I say? Pessimistic, stubborn. Those are like the negative aspects of these cards. So when I read them upside down. So but this started already. That's the good thing, okay? Because it's giving us a time in the past. If not, this is going to happen by next spring, okay? But I have a feeling this happened in the past. Okay. Can you tell me if I'm correct that is this transformation happening already? Is this transformation happening already? Is this person in transformation? Is Aiden in transformation? I'm trying to pin down time. Yes. Yes, there is movement. I'm trying to pin down time for you because you know how time is. So it tells me that your person is already in transformation, which is good. You know, like I'm just the movement, the movement. It's good that they're already in transformation. Okay? So they're in transformation. Yeah, the world. Yep. They're closing out cycles so they can come in with love. King of Cups. Uh, they haven't shown it for a while, but they do love you. And they're, look at that. Nine of Swords. They're thinking about you at night all the time. Is there a sign? Okay. Is this person going to communicate? Is Aiden going to communicate? Is Aiden going to communicate? Will they reach out? Will Aiden communicate? Will Aiden communicate? Will you please let me see if Aiden will communicate in the future? Will Aiden reach out in the future? Will Aiden reach out in the future? Ten of Cups. That's a very yes, very big yes. You're going to be very happy. Yes, he's going to come, he's sad and he's going to come in with stability and an open heart. He's going through some kind of tower. Yeah. He's going through something, some reckoning in his life so that you can have union. 666 union. This person's going through a transformation for the Empress, for the Hangman. They're healing. Look, all major arcana. Transformation for the Empress, for the Hangman. Transformation for growth, spirituality for Pisces. A new perspective, fruition for Pisces. Major transformation. So yeah, you just have to hold on. Let me see. Is there I don't even know how to ask for it. Let me see if there'll be a sign. Can you tell us if there will be a sign when communication is close or something that I can see, please? Is there something that I can see, a sign for him for when Aiden is close, when union is close, or for when communication is close, a sign for when communication is close, a sign. We get Taurus energy, Earth energy, book energy. I don't know. I'm going to put the picture up. Something may resonate in the picture for you. Let me see. There we go. Something in that image may resonate for when you're getting close to communication, okay? Because remember, if he's not ready, you gotta let him go be ready. Otherwise, it's gonna be another painful cycle. So that's what I have for you. Let's see who else. Let's see, JM. Let's see. Or Italy. That's right. Or the Pope. The Pope. I don't know, like I don't want to, if it, whatever sign is says for you is a sign for you, you know? You got to listen to your intuition. No contact since last text. Okay. If you had time for it. Yes, of course. All right, let's do a check-in. No contact since last. What's happening with your person, with JM's person? What's happening with JM's person? Getting a deck. JM's person. Hold on, I want to get this one too. What's happening with JM's person? Why hasn't he communicated? Why hasn't JM's person communicated? Why hasn't JM's person communicated? Why hasn't JM's person communicated? Okay, he hasn't communicated. He's still passionate. Huh. He might be... Is there a third party around? Do you know? JM, do you know? Let's see. Why hasn't he communicated? It could be work. It could be family, friends, something else that's occupying his mind. Has he been partying a lot? Bye, Brian. Have a good one. Have a good rest. Um, is he partying a lot, JM? It looks like he's partying a lot. But he does love you. Yeah, it looks like he's kind of... He thinks about you. I'm getting like party boy energy off of this. Okay, tell me more. What is he going to communicate? Is he going to communicate? Is James person? Yeah, he's going to communicate. The Chariot. Yeah, he's going to communicate. Is he immature? Can you tell me about this person? Is this person ready for a relationship? Is this person ready for a relationship? I don't think he's ready yet. There's like a waiting period. 7 of Coins waiting. Is this... How can I... Okay. He is going to come to you. But I don't think he's ready to settle down yet. I don't want you to... This person is coming to you. I think you should... don't wait for him. Like, continue seeing other people. But they are coming to you. But they're not ready where you need them fully yet. You know, the whole... Like I was saying, if they're not ready for a relationship, if you go into a relationship with them, then they're going to do the same... They're going to do the cycle. You know, they're going to repeat cycles. And it's also for them. This person needs to go through their own dark night of the soul. They need to level up. They need to understand, you know, what's 5 of Cups. This person's depressed. Yeah, they may be masking their depression with a lot of partying. They do want to come together. All right, let me see. Is this person partying a lot right now? Yes, they're partying a lot. 10 of Cups. Yes, that's a yes. Okay, so are they doing it? Are they doing that so that they can? Are they doing? Are they partying a lot to avoid their feelings? Are they trying to hide their feelings? Is this person masking? Is this person masking their feelings? Okay, so like this would be reconciliation. Like the argument, and it flew out like this. So this person is figuring themselves out right now. Can you tell us anything else, please? That's why they've gone silent, because they're trying to figure things out. They do love you, but they're going through that transformation. This person's going through that transformation. Well, if they're not, like, think about something, just something where they're single. Partying, something where they're single, and they're like, I'm going to be single. I'm going to be single. I want it. It's something that they choose to do. That's what I mean. It may not be like partying, but they do love you, and they are going through some kind of transformation, and they are going to communicate with you. Let's see. Can you tell us when there will be communication? Anything? Anything else? Anything else, cards? Anything else? Anything else? You're gonna have things balanced out, because obviously, yeah. See, they're going through a transformation, because you're absolutely right to feel peeved. Like, you shouldn't feel peeved. Like, you shouldn't be annoyed. It should be, this person should be like, yeah, of course I'm gonna call JM. Yes, of course I'm gonna text her. Blah blah blah, blah. Whatever, you know. It's like, it should be second nature. So you have every reason to feel peeved, but this person is going to come in, and things are going to change. You got transformation twice, here and in the other deck. Seven of Coins. It's a waiting. It's this waiting, thinking about things. This is good. Let them think about things, because the longer they think, the more it'll start free. If it takes them a long time, what I've noticed, the Lovers, what I've noticed is that, especially when they start taking a really long time, the other party becomes really anxious, like lots of anxiety, like not sleeping at night. Nine of Swords, la da da da. It shows up, and all those emotions become so heightened that they make this person go into transformation. But if they're not motivated to go into transformation is very difficult. Like, shedding some past belief systems, so that you can become a new person, is very, very difficult. But it's what's going to happen for union, the Lovers. So that's what I got for you. All right, you guys. I think that's it. I think I only had two, right? Hold on. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I love you guys. Keep me posted. Hold on. I just lost my screen. Okay, there we go. All right. You're welcome, JM. Let me know how things, how they come about. I will see you guys soon. All right, you guys. I love you. Okay, bye.